Everybody, Charlie Velasquez here for Rugby in Florida and Tifro. I'm here with Welton from St. Thomas University. I'm not going to say your last name, but you're going to say it?
It's Charumbira.
Okay, and that is because I was talking to you earlier and you had a really interesting story. You're coming from Zimbabwe. How did you get here? How did you land in STU?
It all started last year, about mid-year last year, when I got the offer from Coach Gavin McLeavy. And he pitched it up to me and said, would you like to come to Miami to play rugby?
How did he find you?
It was through an agency that I tried, and then I couldn't afford the agency itself. But he reached out on his own as an individual coach, and he said, would you like to come over? And I was really interested, so I took it up.
And so that's really interesting. You're number 10, right? I've seen you
10, yes, sir.
A good kicker. I'm a sucker for kickers. So what can you tell me about this first season of? I guess you're one of the most knowledgeable players on the team, more experienced.
I wouldn't say.
Well, how long have you been playing rugby?
I've been playing for a little over 5 years now.
Okay.
5-6 years, yeah.
And so you guys are going to be playing the final in a couple of weeks.
We are.
To be fair, you haven't had that much competition, so this is going to be a little. You've lost one game and won one game against Eckerd.
Yeah.
But you haven't played other teams. Are you planning to play one of the FCC teams?
We are. We've put out a bid to play whoever doesn't win in the finals, in the quarterfinals and semifinals, and we're just waiting for them. We would love the challenge and we'd love to take them up.
That would be interesting.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about how is rugby in Zimbabwe?
Rugby in Zimbabwe is a lot faster, a lot more physical. It's a real competition out there. It's who's bigger, who's stronger, and who can run faster.
It is sort of a big sport over there.
It is. It's a massive sport down there. Yeah.
And you were telling me about how you start playing when you're young.
Yeah.
Tell us about that process. So this happens in the public schools, private schools?
Yeah, in schools in Zimbabwe, it's sort of rugby is a huge sport, so we're encouraged to play. Most make it sort of compulsory, and for me it was compulsory for the first 3 years of high school.
Did you like it when they made it compulsory, or?
The first few days I
so
hated
much.
it. I was a tiny little kid getting bashed around all the time, but I grew to like it. I grew to love it, in fact. And after 3 years, I figured I love this sport. I'm going to continue playing, and I did. So I'm glad I did.
Okay, well. I hope to. You're planning to. You said you were a freshman. So you're just starting here. What are you studying?
I'm studying chemistry.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. So we'll see you around for a few years, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I plan on being here.
Very nice talking to you, and
nice talking to you, Charlie.
I'll see you around. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Also, what are you guys doing here? I saw a bunch of of St. Thomas students here. What are you doing today here?
Just
so people know, this was U16, U19 games between Okapi and Key Biscayne.
Yeah.
Now we have the Trident Naples semi-final. So here your teammates coming.
Yeah.
So what were you guys doing here?
We'd come out to do a bit of community service, just to give back to the community, and we came here as the St. Thomas Rugby boys to just give back and do whatever we can to help out, set up the field, and I was running as an assistant referee.
I saw you. That was good.
So yeah, we're just giving back to the community and doing a bit of community service.
That's a great community service to have, huh?
Absolutely.
At rugby, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Okay, thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Charlie.
See you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
What is your last name?
Charumbira.
Okay, you're gonna say it. So I'm just gonna call you
Welton.
Welton, and you're gonna say okay.